Morning, guys. This is your boy Michael Barnuts, guys. Today's currently Tuesday, March 31st, 2026, and happy birthday to you, Brody Aerobud. And the local time is currently 12 a.m. in the morning. So yeah, before we get started, guys, if you are new to the channel, I would suggest you please subscribe to this channel for more future content. Please remember to leave a request, comment, subscribe, and leave a like. We're gonna get started with today's video real fast. Get started with today's video this morning first. Yeah. Update. And you probably can tell that's the air traffic control tower I built a couple days ago. I just completed it a few hours ago earlier today. So this old one will be demolished in the video, so stay tuned in just a few minutes. The old one's about to get torn down here in just a minute. As you can see, I'm currently working on the Concourse F, as you can see. This is eventually where the Concourse F will eventually be placed, and that's where the International Terminal is currently at. The tower right there that's been built just less than a week ago, it's 396 feet tall. It was completed in August 5th of 2006. That's when that old tower was demolished, a few months before I was born. So to access this tower, you actually enter both sides right here. If you go all the way to the top, I'll show you. That's where, this is actually the current tower at the airport in Atlanta. Go this way, you have to go through the security. We have to go through security. You do have to go through security, the security check to get into the tower. This won't be premiered to 8 o'clock later on tonight, so later on in the day. So stay tuned. You go up these set of stairs. You go up these stairs for like, takes you about 5-10 minutes. Depends how tired. It depends how fast you get up there. I will show an old video of the tower being demolished back in 2006. Several months before this was like about 7 months before I was born. Yeah, about 7 to 6 months before I was born. My friend Gavin was born into November also that year, 2006. But November 30th, obviously. Most of y'all know. And we're pretty much at the top. We're pretty much got to there's the inside of it, as you can see. You can see this concourse. We can see right below that's Concourse E. And then this side's obviously where eventually the new international terminal will actually be. You go up this ladder to the second level of the tower. It's the same thing. This is where Tricon and all that. Right here is where, this is the office, I'm pretty sure. This is one of the Tricon offices. One of the 8 Federal Aviation offices. It's the same thing, but with carpet. And then I think we have one, this is the last level, okay. Last level is actually where you access the actual air traffic control tower. This is actually the top level. But we got 2 separate ways to get to. You actually can go out here if you didn't know. We can see that's the actual Concourse E. That's the current international terminal which was back in 2006. So we can see we're 396 feet tall. The top of it is right here, obviously. So yeah, this tower started construction in 2004. It's 22 years ago now. So yeah, I'm gonna be right back. And by the way, the way out is the same area you came into the tower, so I'll get you back in just a minute. Alright guys, before we tear this tower down, that's the new one, obviously 396 feet. We're going to check the inside of it. I actually just tore everything. I did remove some things already, but let's check it out. This is next to terminal, next to the actual terminal right now. The parking lot, the new one, is actually right there. Eventually it'll be accessed by this road when the new terminal starts getting, when the new terminal is eventually done. Oh, that's closed. The doors has been removed, obviously. The ladder will be removed eventually. This is where it's going to be blowing up, unfortunately. We go upstairs, like the new one. The new one's next door. this is where the seats would have been for the air traffic control. This is the look of Concourse E and the south runway, the north runway. This is looking east, that's facing east towards I-75 and the Delta cargo area. So let's get blowing up with this tower finally. Unfortunately, the next day in Minecraft will be gone eventually. One last look before we blow this up. Sunset was good. Here's the top of the new tower, by the way. But anyways, we can see below. This is where the terminal actually will be eventually. There's 12. That's actually the 12 gates at Concourse F at this terminal. Let's catch you back in just a minute. Alright, guys. Let's get on our way real quick. Ooh. Yep, tower's completely gone. Well, you just saw the damage. Park lot. Ooh. So yeah, the tower's been completely destroyed. This did help most. It saved the buildings, thankfully. That obviously can be recovered easily just fine. Well, we're gonna have to dig under there anyways. But not right now. But the tower has been, as you can see, we did fence off the road just about a quarter of a mile. Just a quarter of a mile down the road. As you can see, it did quite a bit of damage on the ground. The new tower, I think, survived just fine. It obviously just survived just fine. The old owl and the new in, as we saw, the demol. Nothing damaged over here. Damaged the taxiway a little, but that's obviously recoverable just fine. Well, no issues, really. So we're going to recover the runway after it's demolished. We got the tower removed finally. That's going to be recovered. If we didn't put that block there, then it would have done more damage, especially to the terminal. But the terminal, I don't think, the whole terminal did not get demolished, barely, as you saw. But the tower's been removed just fine. They got permission. They did get permission before this. The runway was closed just in case. Maybe we'll show a video on August 5th this year about the old tower. So yeah. Anyways, there we go. More little old tower, but there's the runway recovered. Taxiway, sorry. The new tower's finally here. Let's leave it right there, actually. Anyways, we'll get worked on the terminal finally. The terminal can be worked on. Let's take a look at the damage before we actually end the video. We're at almost 10 minutes. So, before this video, I actually worked on the parking lot a little bit. The parking lot, the fenced off a little bit, because this will have to be removed, unfortunately. So I'll take care of that after the video. This is going to have to be... Now, the terminal right now would have this ramp on both sides. I will work on that probably tonight. Let's take a look at the damage. Now, this is normally where you enter the tower, but the new one, the current new one, the actual current one, which is this actually, which is the tower right there, obviously. There's that one. Them sides will eventually be removed. The Atlanta FAA tower, which is obviously right there now. So a lot of damage, as you can see, a lot of damage did happen. So good amount of this survived somehow. Most of the parking lot did not survive, as you can see. At least it digged up the ground a little bit, thankfully. Oh yeah, no update. Also, this is the damage, as you can see. The new tower, I think, is just fine. Yep, no damage. Looks like no damage right here. It's all good. The tower's fine. Dude, the taxiway right here did cause a little damage, as y'all just saw a minute ago. As you just saw a minute ago. But then, no damage to the terminal, thankfully. The nearby old international. But anyways, also the fifth runway has been completed. Was just completed about a week ago now. Around the same time as that tower was demolished. Which is right here, actually, speaking of which. Currently working. I will eventually work on the highway, as you can see. The loop road that comes out of the interstate. This is Interstate I-285, the bypass for Atlanta. This is the road. This is the road that goes to Riverdale Road, to the other side of the airport. And this is the overpass for the taxiway runway. That's been there since 2006. That's like 20 years ago now. And this is how they taxi to the airport. This is that taxis the gate this way. So yeah, that's how it works, guys. The new tower is just a few minutes, just around the corner. The old one would have been right there the whole time, but since there's a current terminal right there, that's why. There it is. It looks like the actual tower at the Atlanta airport almost. But anyways, guys, that's nice during the sunset. As we taxi to gate E18, you can see a lot of damage has been done. Even the roof right there. They repaired this in the matter of minutes, thankfully. Taxi to gate E18, which is actually this is the jet bread for it right here. This is the domestic flight. Just coming in from the GSB. But anyways, there's really nothing much else to say, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe for more future content. Please remember to leave a request also and subscribe. This will be the video, guys. We'll see you back tomorrow morning, guys. Bye-bye.